We all have miracles in our life. Sometimes we don't even notice them. They can be, quote, little ones. Well, I'm going to tell you a story about 1991. I was writing a book called The Final Hour. I was in Italy. I had been all over Europe. I had to go to 21 places in 23 days for research in this book called The Final Hour. Anyway, I was in a town called Oliveto Citro in Italy, and I had to leave at 8 o'clock that night to go all the way across Italy to a place called San Giovanni Rotondo, where this famous mystic named Padre Pio lived. Amazing mystic. But anyway, the problem, well, first of all, it was a Saturday night. I wasn't going to get there till the middle of the night. And Saturday night, San Giovanni Rotondo was swamped with pilgrims. There'd be no hotel rooms, maybe. Anyway, I said about that was one prayer. Number two, I wanted to make up 20 bucks. I bought a statue for my mother, and I was $20 over budget. And I was doing a trip by cash. So I wanted to make up that $20 keeping budget. Second prayer. And the third one, I needed a Xerox machine because the day after I was going to go to a place called Medjugorje in Bosnia-Herzegovina, take a ferry there across the Adriatic, and I didn't want my notes confiscated. There was a war going on at the time between the Serbians and the Croatians, and I wanted to save my notes in case, send it back home just before I boarded the ferry. Anyway, I drive across, I'm in a rent-a-car, I get there to San Giovanni like I suspected. There were no hotel rooms. I went to hotel after hotel. Most weren't even answering the door. Like I said, it was late. Finally, I get to the last one I see. I thought I was going to be sleeping in that rent-a-car. And I knocked at the door, no one answered. Knocked again on the glass door leading to the lobby, and this guy comes out, young, dark-haired Italian guy, and he could speak some English. And he's shaking his head, no hotel rooms. I thought, okay. But then he thought a moment. He said, I'm not going to go back to sleep. If you want, you can rent the clerk's room. I said, well, that's one prayer. I actually got a hotel room. So I said, sure. He opened the door, and we're walking towards it, and he said, because it's the clerk's room, it doesn't have a bathroom. I'll let you have it for $20 less than usual. Miracle number two. We get to the room. He opens the door. There's the bed. There's a desk. There's a chair. And across the room is a Xerox machine.